What is going on, guys? XPL Games here, and sorry for not uploading a video yesterday. I had a killer migraine, and technically that is today. Migraine's still kinda lingering, so it's more of a headache at this point, but regardless, it doesn't matter. What I wanted to talk about today was my feelings on the supply drops in Black Ops 3. So, first things first, I've been looking on Reddit for a little bit today, looking to see if I could find something maybe to talk about, because you know, that's where most of the controversies happen, is on Reddit, right? Even DJ Vaughn chills on Reddit sometimes. So, I'm looking through here, and there's so many things like people are like fussing about. They're like, fix the active camo glitch, fix all these other glitches, and then literally every single time I look at the comments on there, they say something about it not being supply drops. I mean, every single time, it never fails. Every time there is some thread on Reddit, someone has to be saying something about it isn't in supply drops, so there's no hurry to fix it. And that seems to be 100% true. Like, I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna hate on Call of Duty. I'm just not. I don't like skill-based matchmaking. You guys know that. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. I loved MW2. It's the best game. No, I'm just kidding. That game is like, I mean, I don't know. It was okay. It was pretty good. I liked that I could get nukes in that, and they'd go, da-na, da-na. I mean, you know, that was the noise. And I think I ended up getting like 40 nukes by the end of the game, which I already have like 1/4 of that in this game. So, not too shabby. Either way, like, back to the supply drops thing. I don't like that they lowered the rate for like drops on the new items. I was looking at a thread on Reddit. Like I said, I've been looking on Reddit all day, and I was looking at a thread, and it was to see how many people actually buy supply drops. Now, the thing said I spend a little money on supply drops, I spend a lot of money on supply drops, and I've never paid for supply drops. And I clicked on I've never paid for supply drops. I think I spent like $5 on supply drops one time, but that's has nothing to do with anything. And the number one thing is I've never paid for supply drops, 72%. I spent a little money on supply drops, 21%. And I spent a lot of money on supply drops, 6%. So 72% of people on Reddit have not like spent money on supply drops. So I mean, I don't see why you would lower the drop rate for something like that. I get it, you want your money, but guys, we literally bought the game, you know? Like, they shouldn't be lowering the drop rate. I mean, they're making enough money. If this money was going towards the Call of Duty tournament, like the competitive tournament, I would have no problem with it. It would make sense to me. It'd be okay. If we were crowdfunding with the supply drops, I would be so happy. But that's not what's going on. This is money that's just going into their pockets. Like, they don't need it. They have enough money from us buying it. This was like the #1 selling game since like Black Ops 2 or even Modern Warfare 2. I'm not quite sure, but it had so many pre-orders. More pre-orders than like any game in the past 2 years or something like that. It was ridiculous. Like, they did not need the money that they're asking for with these supply drops. And if anything, they should just make them half price. It should be 100 COD points to buy a supply drop. Like, that's $1 if you think about that. $1 supply drop. So $10 for 10 supply drops. I don't think that's bad to ask for, but I just don't feel like what they're doing right now with supply drops is the best thing to do. They got 200 COD points a supply drop. That's $2 a supply drop, when you have to spend, like, I would say 3 hours trying to get 30 crypto keys. It's just quite ridiculous what they're doing right now. It bothers me a lot. Like I said, if it was crowdfunding for something like how Halo's doing crowdfunding, I'd be okay with it. But it's a completely different situation. On a completely separate note, however, there's a lot of things in this game that are good. Like the buff on the ICR, that's good. The HVK seems like it's doing a little better. They buffed the Weevil again. The VMP seems like it's doing pretty good. I feel like the hit detection is getting a little bit better. I'm not quite sure. It might have just been the internet today, but sometimes the connection's a little bit laggy in this game. But I don't really have anything else, guys. But like I said, if these supply drops were maybe a little less, if they hadn't dropped the drop rate on it, I'd be okay with it. But it seems like that's the only thing that they're caring about right now is the money that they're getting from these supply drops. Like, DJ Vaughn, you're listening to us, right? You're hearing what we're saying. First of all, we want, like, DLC. Let us disable it. I know that you think that maybe it's going to make the list of people in the DLC a lot smaller. And that's 100% true, because people don't want to always play with tryhards. And that's always going to be true no matter what game you play. Like, we don't always want to like get stuck into a game where we always go like 30 and 10. I mean, sure, it's a 3 KD, but then you have like 30 and 25, and it's so bad. Like, I have games that I just want to do really well in. Like this game that you guys are watching right here, I think I get like 62 kills, maybe something like that. But I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing behind the scenes. I can't say that they're not working on it, so I'm not gonna sit here and bash on them. But I don't know. Supply drops, guys. They could be the end of Call of Duty. They probably won't be. I mean, they're just doing what they're gonna do. Like, I'll drop some money on them, but I don't feel, like I said, they should have lowered the rate. Like, they had just buffed the rare supply drops at the beginning of the game. At the beginning of, like, whenever they released all of the new items, like, not the new items, but like at first with the wrench and all that, they just buffed all of that, and then a little bit after that, like, nerfed it. I just don't understand the point in that. I don't know why it's that big of a deal. Like, nobody's getting the weapons in the first place. Like, I've played so many hours, and the only freaking thing I've gotten is brass knuckles. And that was because I opened up like 1,000 crypto keys. I mean, it's crazy that they would nerf it. But past that, there's really nothing else to say about the supply drop. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you have the same thoughts as me, leave them in the comment section below. Don't like fuss or anything, but like, you know, like maybe some discussion in the comments below. I want to see some like threads with you guys, like comment threads. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop the video a like and subscribe for more awesome content coming out each and every day, guys. Once again, I'm so sorry for like not uploading. I couldn't bring myself to doing it. It was a terrible day, and like my migraine was just, oh, it hurt so bad. Like, I stayed out of school today and everything, so you guys are watching it the next day. So I stayed out of school yesterday for you guys. But either way, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.